Please do subscribe to my channel by clicking on that subscribe button, and please also don't forget to hit that notification bell icon to be the first one to receive the updates on this channel. What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today I'm bringing this video to you guys on the top 10 fire, forest, water, or let's say simply RBZ DPS servants in this game. Alright, so it can be of any nat or origin, as long as they can really perform really good in this game. Alright, so before I start this video, I would really love to recommend you guys to please leave your views and opinions in the comment section below. Alright, and now let's get this started. So let's start with the number 10. In the number 10, we just have Fire Enoch. Yes, guys, Fire Enoch. He is really awesome, guys. He can actually deal massive amount of damage with very less effort and upgrade equipments. Alright, this is just too insane. So let's get with the skill. Alright, so the first skill is known as the Paz active skill, right? And it is an AoE skill that deals damage up to for 3 enemies at a time. So that is really awesome, guys. 70% chance of decreasing defense for 30 seconds by level 4, but if you actually skill it up, you can actually take it to the level 5 as well. So it's like a nat 5 type of skill already. And when you are talking about the second skill, like the Descendant's Rage, it is also an AoE skill that damages up to 3 enemies at a time. That is so awesome, guys, and it increases the attack of the Fire Enoch by level 5 if you max skill it up. Alright, so this is really awesome, guys. It's really easy to skill him up. There's mini skill bond and skill bonds that keeps on coming to your inventory just like that through the events or by purchasing it through the honor shop. Yes, from the honor shop. So yeah, this is really awesome, guys. And when you are talking about the combo skill, alright, it is also an AoE attack as well, damaging all enemies nearby. It doesn't count, okay? As long as there is an enemy nearby, it's gonna hit it, and then it's gonna be so bad. Deals 7,225% damage. Oh my god, that is so good, guys. 7,225. That is insane. And I mean, like, it's kind of like even better than some of the nat 5 servants, because it's like somewhat like 7,100 or something like that. And damage is based on attack. Yes, so you really need to build on his attack or critical rate and crit damage. All right, and he's gonna be a bunker. Oh my god, just look at it. Just look at it. Okay, he is just gonna deal a massive amount of damage, guys. He's just too good. Now when you are talking about the passive skill, removes 1 debuff when an active skill lands as a critical hit. That is just too good, guys. Debuff can actually cripple your unit, right? Your servant, right? And now this servant, as long as he can crit, he can cleanse himself. So that is just too good, guys. That is really good. So if an ally ram is present, attack increases by 120%. Oh my god, because like most of the 5-star nat servants, what happens, like their attack is only increased or their defense is only increased by a 100% boost. But for this Fire Enoch, he's actually receiving 120% attack boost, actually closing the gap between him and the 5-star nat stats. Alright, that is just insane. That is really good, guys. I really love his passive skill. He's so good. And when you are talking about the team passive, attack of all enemy allies increases by 25% at all regions. Now this is the place where he actually lags a little bit behind the 5-star nat servants, because like they provide more better team passive, but still it is a lot worth it. Okay, I mean, like it's really a lot. All right, 25% at all region for all elemental allies. He can be a really good leader. Okay, so that's why this is the reason why I've been really recommending this unit or this servant to beginners. Alright, because it's a 4-star nat servant and he's really easy to upgrade. Upgrading meaning enhance, evolve, and awaken, and even transcend. Alright, just do it. Alright, just do it. Even if you are a free to play player, you can actually do it. And now let's move on to the number 9. In the number 9, we have Fire Ignis. Alright, so she is really awesome, guys. My waifu material. Anyways, let's move on to her skills. Alright, so the first skill, also known as the Crimson Edge. Alright, what it does is that like it deals an AoE attack as well. So that is really awesome, up to like damaging up to 3 enemies. That is so insane. 70% chance to decrease the enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5 already. Wow, good guys. Really good. If you keep on skilling it up, it will keep on dealing more and more damage. Alright, so let's go into the second skill, Baneful Slush. It also is an AoE attack skill that deals the damage up to like damaging up to 3 enemies. So really awesome, guys. And also in turn it actually provides an attack boost to her for 60 seconds of level 5 category. That is so good, guys. If you keep on scaling it up, it will keep on dealing more damage. That is really awesome, guys. And finally, the combo skills is known as the Flamme Finger. Okay, what it does that it deals 7700% damage upon skill use. That's a lot of damage. Okay, damage based on attack. Wow, that's nice. And guess what, guys, it's a 4-hit multi-hit skill. All right, so what happens, like if there are some units who only receives like 30% of their max HP per hit, all right, as the damage. Okay, even if you are supposed to deal higher damage, they will just limit it, like let's say fire hit or let's say forest ram, like those kind of units. All right, it can be very pesky, and C can actually be a counter to them. All right, so really good, really good. Keep on like scaling it up, and you will receive more damage as well. When you are talking about the passive skill, what happens, like when battling a water enemy, all attacks received will land as a glancing hit upon being hit. Okay, that's one good thing, alright, because like if you are really fighting against a water enemy, you are supposed to in a very like disadvantageous state, and still like you are gonna have a very high endurance. Alright, it happens like when you are fighting in like let's say the world battle or any sort of like IPVP battles, alright, repetitive battles where you don't have any idea whom you are fighting with. In those kind of like random situations, it can be a very good pick. Alright, removes one enemy buff and increases the damage the enemy receives for 30 seconds. That is just too good. Alright, that is really good when an active skill lands as a critical hit. Alright, so that is really awesome, guys. As long as her active skills land as critical hits, she is really gonna do that. Alright, so you have to really keep that in mind. Alright, and another thing is that like if an ally illusion is present, attack increases by 100%. Okay, that is good. That is really good. All right, so attack boost of 100%. Fire illusion is a very great healer, guys. I really love her. She's one of the top-notch healer in this game, and you can use her as well. And when you are talking about the team passive, attack of all elemental allies increases by 35% at all regions. Wow, that is good, guys, for all elements. Now that is the difference between a 5-star Nat 7 and a 4-star Nat 7, which I was talking about a little bit while earlier. Between the Fire Enoch, we only provides like 25% of attack boost to all the units. All right, and now let's move on to the number 8. In the number 8, we have Forest Ezebell. Yes, guys, he is just too awesome. All right, now I'm gonna discuss with his first skill. It's known as the One-Eyed Jack. All right, what it does is that like it deals damage based on defense. That's good. He's a defense-based servant, and 70% chance to decrease the enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5. Okay, that's awesome. All right, and the second skill is a Hex a Deck. All right, it also deals the damage based on defense, and it increases his defense by level 5 for 60 seconds. That is another good skill as well. And finally, the combo skill, also known as the Solitaire. It actually deals 6160% damage when the skill is used of the defense, like based on defense, and it is a 4 multi-hit combo skill. So you will need to keep that in your mind, because like 4 multi-hit combo skill actually knocks out cold pesky units like fire hit, who actually limits the damage only up to the 30% of their max HP per hit. Alright, so even though you are supposed to deal maximum damage, you will not be able to do that. But with this unit, you can actually kill them with one shot. Alright, or let's say one combo skill. And next one is the passive skill. Removes one debuff from self when a skill lands as a critical hit, just like the Fire Enoch. Alright, it's really good, guys, because like whenever you are under the debuff, you can actually be crippled. Okay, so that can be a very great thing if you can actually just remove that one just right at the point when you are using a combo skill. Alright, and increases critical damage by 25% upon skill use, maximum of 250% of critical damage. Oh my god, just look at it, guys, just look at it. 25% flat away, right away, right, as long as you use your skills, and then like 250% at max. Wow. Skill meaning any skill, guys. It can be active skill meaning like first skill, second skill, and the combo skills, guys. Whatever the skill, the critical damage applies. Alright, it applies. So that is really insane. 250% of critical damage. Oh my god, just build up this unit, guys. Just build up this unit. If an ally ram is present, defense increases by 100%. Alright. So yes, fire ram and the forest ram can be a very good addition to this unit. Alright, which is very awesome. I'm Team passive defense of all enemy allies increases by the 45% at war raid. Yes, with this team passive, he is really awesome in the war raid, and he's meant to be used in the war raid because for that 250% of critical damage stack, it really takes a lot of time. Okay, you really need to keep on using his skill over and over again. So in the long run, he's like a god. Alright, in the long run, 250% of critical damage boost. Oh my god, you know how many gears and how many potential abilities you really need to like upgrade and enhance to get this kind of stats, and he's just gonna give that with his passive skill. Oh my god, that is just insane. Alright, so for World Raid, he's really insane, and maybe I think for Odette as well. See, he is gonna be a really great character, guys. He's gonna be a really great character. So now let's move on to the number 7. So in the number 7, we have Fire Leto. Alright, so with her first skill, Awagwag's Feast, she has a 70% chance of decreasing the enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5. Pretty good, right? And with the second skill, Herd's Serving Scythe. Alright, it allows her like level 5 attack boost for 60 seconds. Pretty good. And with the combo skill, now this is where she really is good. Alright, 70% chance to reduce the enemy's skill gauge by 30%. Now she is making the enemy really slow as well. Pretty good, right? Deals 7125% damage upon the skill use, and damage is based on the attack, and it's a 5-hit multi-hit skill. Alright, so that is pretty good. As I have already said before, if it's a 5-hit multi-hit skill, it can actually clear out the pesky units like Fire Hit and Forest Ram, as they limit their damage to only to the 30% of their max HP at a time. So the next one is the passive skill. Attack is increased by 50% when HP is at 90%. Flat away, just like that. Alright, it's just flat. Okay, it just gives you a 50% attack boost, just that flat. So that is really awesome, guys. All you need to do is that like keep her HP at 90% at max. So most of the guys actually go with the vampire gears to make her really good at it, but I believe you still go with the Havoc gear, guys, and she's gonna really shine. If an ally Ezebell is present, attack increases by 100%. Alright, anyways, let's go into the team passive. Attack of all element allies increases by 45% at dungeons. Alright, it's pretty much a little bit outdated as well, but still it's really good indeed, because we will be spending a heck ton of time in the dungeons. Alright, especially in the gear dungeons. And guess what, guys, like with the new update in the Omen 12F, or let's say Omen 12 floor, the Omen is of like green element. Alright, so you can actually bully him using this Fire Leto. Alright, she is gonna be like kicking his ass way too hard that he's gonna cry his like eyes out. Alright, so why is she here? Especially because of her passive skill, because like it's just a flat boost, guys. 50% of attack boost is really too good, and with just passive skill, overall she's getting a 150% attack boost right away, and she's sort of like a DPS build, okay, with the 5-hit multi-hit skill. Alright, so anyways, now let's move on to the number 6. In the number 6, we have Fire SPhinx. Alright, see, it's really awesome, guys. I would really recommend it to most of the beginners to dominate the PvP battles, and I'm gonna show you why. So the first skill, active skill. Alright, what it does, like, it damages up to 3 enemies with an AoE attack. Pretty good. It's an AoE skill, right? 70% chance to increase the damage received by the enemy for 30 seconds by level 5. Okay, wow, just a really good, nice damage booster. Alright, with the second skill, it is also an AoE attack that deals the damage up to the 3 enemies at a time and increases the caster's attack for 60 seconds by level 5. Wow, just too good. Alright, really awesome, guys. Really awesome. And now the combo skill. Alright, what it does, like, it damages all enemies nearby with the AoE attack, and she's a ranged DPS as well. You have to keep that in mind. So she is like far away from being harmed. And she's really good, guys. Deals 7700% damage upon the skill use. Wow, just look at that figure. Alright, damage is based on attack, and it's a 4-hit multi-hit skill. Okay, I mean, like, you are dealing damage to multiple targets and also a 4-hit multi-hit skill. What do you need more than this? Alright, this is just too good. Okay, so just skill her this combo skill up, and then you are gonna deal massive amount of damage in no time. And when you are talking about the passive skill, combo skill have a 50% chance to decrease the defense of all enemies for 30 seconds. Alright, that is too good. So she has a lot of nukers. Alright, her first skill, second skill, combo skill, and her passive skill are just too good. They really tandem with each other. Alright, I mean, like, she is really awesome, guys. She takes down the defense, she increases the damage taken by the enemy, and like she increases her own attack, and her final skill, or let's say her combo skill, she just sums it up or sums it all up, and then like boom, you are gonna dominate the PvP, IPPB, and especially even in the like PvE contents as well if you really build her up right. Alright, she is really a good investment. And with her team passive, attack of all element allies increases by 45% at PvP. Just look at that. If you really want to go with the PvP, just use her team passive and you will be alright. She's just too good, just believe me, alright? So now let's move on to the number 5. In the number 5, we have Water Blavatsky. Alright, she is really awesome, especially for the PvP contents. Anyways, let's start with the first skill, the Queen's Torch. Alright, she deals the damage based on speed, so yes, she is a speed based character or servant. 70% chance to decrease the enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5, pretty cliche. Second skill, Weakness Slash. Alright, it also deals the damage based on speed, increases the cost of attack for 60 seconds per level 5. Pretty good. Okay, so everything are actually pointing towards the greater damage. And now with the combo skill, what it does, that like it's a 4 times combo hit skill. Alright, she hits for 4 times. So yeah, deals damage based on the speed. So it's really pretty straightforward. Now let's look into her passive skill. Now this really makes her stand out. Okay, it's really whatever it is. Passive skill increases speed by 30% for 30 seconds upon active skill use. Whatever active skill she uses, like first skill and the second skill, it actually increases her speed by 30%. So that is just too awesome. Alright, additionally removes one enemy buff when a combo skill lands as a critical hit. Wow, that is good, guys, because like there can be a certain situations where enemy is buffing himself up with like defense boost, regen, and so many other, you know, like attack boost. Oh my god, that's gonna be a really harassment to your team or your allies, right? And now you can just use her and she can actually make it a very simple thing. All right, and if an ally anchor is present, attack increases by 100%. I would really love to recommend you guys to use the fire anchor or the forest anchor. Okay, these are the, or let's say even the water anchor. Okay, it's a really great tank. And now when you are talking about the team passive, speed of all enemy allies increases by 32% at PvP. Yes, this is the reason why she is gonna really shine in the PvP battles. All right, really awesome unit, guys. If you really have her, just think about building it up. And I have seen so many players out there, especially in the Discord channel, who have actually been able to deal more than 10 million damage. Jesus Christ, oh my god. Okay, 10 million damage with this unit. So I am in just love with her. If I can get her copies, I would really use it to my advantage to upgrade her as soon as possible to deal such massive amount of damage. I just love her. Alright, so now let's move on to the number 4. In the number 4, we have Fire ArchAngel. Alright, he is an angel. Alright, so it's really good, guys. It just looks so awesome and cool, and then yes, his skills are really insane as well. Then let's move on with the first skill, active skill. Alright, so it deals damage based on defense. Yes, he's a defense based servant. 70% chance to decrease the enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5. Pretty good, right? And with the second skill, it's the punishment. Alright, it deals damage based on the defense as well and increases his defense for 60 seconds by level 5 category. Alright, that is just too good. Everything is pointing towards a higher amount of damage yield. Alright, now combo skill is a lot. Okay, what it does is that it increases the skill gauge of all allies by 20%, alright, but not to himself, okay, only to the allies. Alright, so he's gonna make the team much faster. Deals 6776% damage when skill is used. Wow, that's a lot of damage boost with the defense boost type of damage output. Alright, damage is based on the defense, multi-hit 2. It's a only 2-hit multi-hit skill. But anyways, it's really gonna be devastating. Alright, he's actually making the team very faster as well. Now let's look into his team passive, what it really does. Alright, becomes immune to the defense debuffs. Wow. Alright, it deals the damage based on the defense, and at the same time he is immune to defense debuffs, so his damage is never gonna be affected. All right, he's gonna be immune to those kind of things, and he's gonna just gonna produce higher amount of damage yield over time. All right, grants immunity to all allies for 10 seconds. Wow, when a skill lands as a critical hit. Okay, wow, I mean, like, immunity is so good, guys, because like with immunity you are immune to like all the debuffs, okay, except for something out there which are really forced on upon you. All right, but immunity is really good to have around, and with this servant you can actually have it over and over again as long as your skill lands as a critical hit. Skill meaning like first skill, second skill, and combo hit skill. All right, just keep on using it for 10 seconds. You are gonna be immune. That is just too good. If an ally SPhinx is present, defense increases by 100%. So just pair him up with water SPhinx, or you can use the double DPS servant for your team, and you can use the fire SPhinx as well. They are gonna be a devastating combination. Oh my god. And now with the team passive, alright, defense of all element arise increases by 45% at the world rate. Yes, so he's gonna excel in the world rate. He's gonna be dealing a massive amount of damage, so just build him up and use him up, and he's gonna be very good, guys. Very good. And now let's move on to the number 3. In the number 3, it's no other than the Forest Archangel Ladriel. I think that's his name, right? Ladriel. Yeah, I just really love him, guys. He is just too freaking good. All right, Heavenly Sword, first skill. It deals the damage based on defense, increases the defense of all allies for 30 seconds. Oh wow, alright, so that's good by level 3 only. But I think if you skill him up, it should have actually increased his abilities, but it doesn't right now, so that is a pretty bad thing. But anyways, let's move on to the second skill. What it does is that, like, it deals the damage based on defense, grants redemption to the caster. Alright, now that's something else. Okay, grants the redemption, 70% chance to decrease the enemy defense for 60 seconds. Redemption is some sort of skill that actually allows you to revive even after you are defeated. Alright, but I really don't know about this character, how it really works. I have not really tried it out at optimum level, but that's how the redemption really works. Okay, you just revive, and 70% chance to decrease the enemy defense for 60 seconds by level 5. During the redemption, even if you die, you just revive right away without your combo skill gauge being affected, and then with the 30% of HP, I guess. Alright, so that's how it really works. And now the combo skill gauge. Alright, what it does is that, like, cleaves enemy with the Heavenly Sword and attack enemies with the Summoned Sword of Archangel. Alright, deals 6776% damage when skill is used. Damage based on defense, multi-hit to skill. Alright, it is as plainly simple as that one. Alright, pretty good, you'll say, right? Pretty good. And when you are talking about the passive skill, what it does, that becomes immune to defense debuffs. That is so cool, right? His damage output is never gonna be affected, and increases defense by 50% of the duration of redemption. Okay, as long as the redemption is active, his defense is again increased by 50%. Jesus Christ, that is just too awesome. Alright, all attacks received will land as glancing hits upon being hit by water enemy. Oh wow. It's gonna be a real bully. Alright, 50% defense boost, immune to defense debuffs, and also at the same time he's gonna receive the glancing hit rate 100% from the weaker element enemy, like water enemy. Oh my god, he can be a very good counterpart for the, like water Lenore. Alright, damn, he's just too good. So he's gonna be really good in the PvP battles. Alright, just use him nicely and you are gonna be really a king with him. If an ally SPhinx is present, defense increases by 100%. So yes, of course, pair him up with either water SPhinx or fire SPhinx. Alright, these two units are really gonna complement him really nicely. And now, team passive, defense of all elemental allies increases by 45% at PvP. Alright, so he's gonna be really good in the PvP battles. Really awesome, guys. Really awesome. Maximum amount of damage output. I really love him, guys. I really love him. Now let's move on to the number 2. In the number 2, we have Water Lenore, Lady in Black. Alright, She is really awesome, guys. I really love her. Oh my god, she has been like one of the best servant in this game so far. All right, so now let's get started with the fast skill. 70% chance to decrease the enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5. Pretty good, right? And the second skill, just bluntly simple, increases caster's attack for 60 seconds by level 5. Okay. And the crucifix, our combo skill, it deals 7700% damage upon the skill use, damage based on attack, and it's a 3-hit multi-hit skill. Alright, so it's really good against the pesky units such as the fire hit, or maybe I think it might not actually one-shot him. Alright, but anyways, I think it will. Alright, if you keep on dealing in damage from the initial point. So anyways, the next thing is the passive skill. Alright, becomes immune to speed reduction. Alright, that is good. Alright, any sort of speed reduction, I mean, like, she is gonna be immune to it, and all attacks received will land as glancing hits upon being hit. All attacks, alright? No elemental affinity assigned. As long as any sort of attacks comes to her way, she will just glance it out. Glancing hit rate is just too insane in this game because it makes you immune to debuffs, immune to so many other like critical damage and critical rate boost. You know, like, it lowers the chances of them. Oh my god. This is gonna be so great for this servant. Alright, with this servant around, you are gonna be like unstoppable Terminator. Alright, or let's say unstoppable Valak. If an ally anchor is present, attack increases by 100%. Alright, so you can use the water anchor as a tank to complement this servant, or maybe let's say fire anchor as well, 2 DPS run, or let's say even the forest anchor as well. Forest anchor is a really good healer as well, right? So 100% attack boost is really good indeed. And when you are talking really about the team passive, resist of all element allies increases by 40% at all regions. Alright, so she is really excelling at the point that, like, to make immune to any sort of buffs, debuffs, and you know, like, minimizing the damage on her side. So she is really awesome because of that one, guys. It's her passive skill that really makes her so unique and so outstanding, really outstanding, because glancing hit rate so OP in this game, guys. So now let's move on to the number 1. In the number 1, oh my god, thanks to all the subscribers and all the, you know, like, players that have really given me good advices and good feedbacks, I have really come to the point that Water Archangel is the best top DPS servant in this game, guys. He's so good. Now let's get started with this first skill. Heavenly Sword, guys. Deals damage based on the defense. 70% chance to decrease enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5. Wow, isn't that great? The second skill is the punishment. Alright, so what it does is that, like, deals damage based on defense as well, increases the caster's defense for 60 seconds by level 5. Insane. Not insane, good. And now when it comes to the combo skill, alright, Archangel's Sword, what it does that it deals 6776% damage when the skill is used, and damage is based on defense. Alright, so that is good. Multi-hit to hit skill. Alright, and now this is the passive skill that is actually makes him so awesome, guys. Really makes him so awesome. Becomes immune to defense debuffs. Pretty good, right, as being a defense based servant. And the next one is heals 15% of HP for all allies being open using skill. Alright, so what happens, like, whenever he is using any sort of skill, first skill, second skill, or even the combo skill, alright, he is gonna heal the 15% of HP for all allies. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of heal. That is a lot of heal. Okay, as soon as you use this skill, he's gonna, you know, heal your entire team. Damn, I've really seen, like, some teams that is actually, like, immortal. Okay, even though it takes a lot of time to do, like, Omen 10F, like Omen 10 floor, he's actually gonna make it through. Alright, because he's just healing himself up again and again and again and again. It's like an immortal player. Alright, really good. And guess what, it doesn't end over there. Removes one enemy buff when an active skill lands as a critical hit. Wow. He's just gonna, like, you know, cripple the enemy over and over again. Okay, just removing the enemy buff as long as he is striking the critical hit, which is so easy to attain. Damn, that is just too good. Alright, really great healer, so that's why he's so good for the beginners. All right, if you are a beginner and you are actually having this unit, just go with it, guys. I mean, like, this unit is really gonna make it a worthwhile for you in this game. He's actually just too OP. Alright, if an ally SPhinx is present, defense increases by 100%. Obviously, as I said before, water SPhinx and the fire SPhinx are really gonna complement him, but I would really go with the water SPhinx more. In the tank, you can go with the water Lucretia. Water Lucretia allows or provides 52% of the defense boost, so with that boost he is actually gonna deal massive amount of damage again. Alright, so just go with it, go with the flow. He's gonna be a really best, you know, DPS 7 in the game. Immortal. And when you are talking about the team passive, defense of all element allies increases by 35% at all regions. Now this is a one hell of a unique archangel, because fire archangel has the team passive only for the world battle, or let's say world raid, and for the Forest Archangel, it's only for the PvP content, but whereas for the Water Archangel, he's gonna be applying the defense boost for all the allies in all regions, guys, in all regions by 35% boost. That is just too good. All right, that's why he's also really good for the beginners as well, even for the end game players as well. Whatever it is, he's just gonna be really that great, guys. I really love him. I would really love to get a lot of copies of him and build him up right away, guys. So I think this is pretty much it. I think I have covered all up. If I have really missed out anything or any like facts, please let me know in the comment section below. I would really love to hear it out. And this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and please do consider donating to this channel to help me improve the contents. All right, now see you guys in the next video.